guys, welcome back to my channel. Me and DENA, my surprise guest.
Me!
We are doing a story time video.
Yes.
And yeah, let's get started.
Just to get right into the story, my name's DENA. I'm her younger sister. We were planning on seeing I See Stars like on Tuesday, March 14th. You know, so that's the day that I tagged her in a post that I saw. So I was going through my newsfeed, I saw Devin Oliver. So then I tagged her at Katie DeSico, and I was like, this is the show that we were supposed to go to. The younger brother that we didn't know we had, his name is Dylan Oliver.
Yeah,
and
I didn't even know he existed.
Yeah.
No offense, but just saying.
Until he DM'd her.
Yeah.
And he just asked. He was like, he's like, you live in NYC?
Oh, yeah.
I know,
and then like, they're basically, like, I guess him and whoever were just, like, looking for people to hang out with, and then I said, like...
Because they were bored because they got snowed in, and they canceled 2 shows.
Yeah.
And they said that they didn't want to, but, like, yeah, they were canceled, so, like, that's why I tagged in the post. I'm like, oh, this is the show that we were wanting to go to, but we never bought tickets because VIP was sold out, and we didn't want to go general admission because when people crowd surf, who wants to get kicked in the head? So we wanted VIP, but that didn't matter anyways, because the venue we went to didn't have VIP seating. Everyone just stood, which was kind of weird, but I guess because the place was small, so whatever. And yeah, so that's why I tagged him, because I'm like, oh, this is the show that we were supposed to go to, but like, it got canceled anyway, so I guess.
Like I guess that was like kind of a sign that like, that's good we didn't buy tickets for that show.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just to sum it up, yeah, so he just, yeah, whatever, like the New York City thing, and then he invited us out to their next show.
Which was in Brooklyn, New York on Friday, St. Patrick's Day, the 17th. And Oliver, his youngest brother, yeah, that got cut out, he invited her and she said she would bring me. So yeah, like free comps, we're like, okay, let's go. Like the only money we're really putting out is like, if there's
gas
tolls,
money.
Yeah, to get there, transportation, whatever. But other than that, like we're saving like I guess a good amount of money, like free show, woohoo. So that's kind of cool that we didn't buy tickets at all. So we got invited to be on the guest list.
And took a risk because like he didn't answer back when I said, are we good for the guest list?
I take a risk. Most people, like, yeah, we are crazy risk takers. Most people would be like, oh, like the person's not answering, like,
yeah, like
let's not go. But like no, we're like, well, let's see. So once, yeah, we talked to him on the phone through her car. She has that thing where like you can hear the people in your car, and then we're like, oh, like it's him. Like okay, so cool. Like yeah, he actually called. Like he didn't forget about us.
Yeah.
And we didn't see, but when we were getting there, like we kind of had trouble like with the GPS and all that and getting here because we never went to the knitting factory before.
Yeah.
Like he texted us. I didn't see it because I was helping her with directions, but he's like, oh, like are you here yet? Like I never saw that. So whatever. Like so he keeps his word because like he's looking for us. And yeah, then she texts like here. And, okay.
Anyways, okay, so whatever. Like I text here.
I'm really bad at telling stories, guys. Disclaimer.
It's okay. Literally, I text the word here. You know, nothing.
He comes running out like he says he does. He's in front of my face, so I'm not really starstruck because like
I was like,
she showed me
I didn't know it was him.
I was like, oh, it's him. Like okay.
Yeah, I didn't really know it was him. I guess I don't know. Like all of a sudden, like someone's like hurry up, come on, guys.
Imagine like a table, they're standing. It shows that like they were like impatient, like trying to leave. For them, like they didn't look like they were sitting, like they knew they were gonna be there for a long time. And I get that the line was coming to an end.
I feel like they should have been sitting though. Like if there's more people.
It kind of just like gave off vibes like, oh, like they look like they're like packed up and ready to go. Him. Well, like, I look at him, and, like, I'm pretty sure he glances at me, and then, like, he doesn't look ready to meet me, so I'm like, okay. So then I turn, like, completely over to her, and, like, I kind of just look confused, like, oh, like, he doesn't look ready to meet me. Like, I don't think I said that to her, but I was just like, okay, like, he's not,
and then
like,
I was confused.
He's not greeting me.
Because she was looking at me. I don't know. Like, I was just basically, like, ready to walk right up to them.
And then, like, yeah, like, she was even getting her phone ring. She was like, oh, want me to take a picture of you? I was like, and that never happened. It's almost like he copied me. Like, obviously, like, yes, he didn't. But, like, after I turned my back to her, because, like, I was like, oh, he doesn't look ready to meet me. Then I turn around, and his back is faced towards me. Oh, look at him. Like, he's on his phone. Like,
just imagine, like, someone's, like, all you see is their back, and you're, like, walking up the
image.
table, like, to meet them. And, like, I don't care if we didn't, like, pay, like that's just rude overall. Like your brother invited us, and I don't know if he knows that, but like yeah, your brother invited us. I at the side of the table too, remember, for a second. Like Dylan was there, and then I think he just left or something.
Oh yeah.
So like, wasn't that a hint that he invited? Like you know what I mean? Like maybe they should have a better communication, so like he doesn't act like a dick when he does meet people that Dylan invites. Like And yeah, like they got like so offended just because we didn't pay. Like that's just fucking disgusting.
After he does turn around, I'm pretty sure I hear the words uttered or murmured like really low, like, oh, so are we gonna do this?
No, he said it right in front of our faces.
Oh, he did?
He's like, so guys, are we gonna do this or something like that?
Oh, he did?
Like, what the fuck? Am I a transaction?
Yeah, I feel
Like, are we gonna do this? A little quickie?
Yes, certain things. Fuck that shit!
Oh, sorry.
Everyone knows that.
I don't care like how much money this person makes. Like you are not better than anyone you meet. Like what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like you must be really fucked up in the head. Like if you just think you're like that superior just because you're in a band.
I know.
Like what?
And guys,
like he needs like a reality
It's crazy
check.
because another disclaimer: we are not like obsessed weird stalker fans. We're just there for the music. Like like we're not like trying to like like we're not like weird like crazy like obsessed like stalker fans. Like not the people that are obsessive with stalking are weird. Like you know what I mean? Like we're not. But like like if you are stalking that is kind of like weird. Like trying to like follow through and all that.
Yeah.
But like, if you guys like, oh, you're kind of being mean. I'm sorry.
They are fucking mean, bitch. I'ma clap back.
Yeah, and they honestly.
I get ratchet up in here.
Like I'm not some person who's mean if people are mean to me first, but like I don't know, they gave me bad vibes, so like it's time to describe them as what they were. Like I wish they weren't this way, but they were. So yes, the little weird short guy. It was him. I'm pretty. You thought it was Devin that said it, but I felt like it would have hurt more if he said it. So I'm pretty sure the little weird.
I'm short. Where's your posters?
Short guy with the dreads. Oh yeah, guys. I don't know if you know this, but
VIP had to buy a poster.
Yeah. Now I'm like promoting like their VIP package, but I did look it online since we thought we were gonna buy it. So happy we didn't, because honestly it would have been a waste. I mean, I don't know if we would have been treated differently, because they like to be nice to the people that have money, dollar signs on their forehead.
Yeah, they just see like everyone has dollar signs, not your fans.
But that's honestly that's not nice. That's shit. Like so.
And we're not just making it up. We're just living proof that look that they treat us like shit just because we didn't pay for something.
Yeah, so where's your poster?
I said we don't have any.
Yes, we don't have any, because if you bought the VIP package, it said that it
includes posters. This.
Yeah, that's how they knew right off the bat that we didn't buy it, because we didn't have a poster, and I guess the brother didn't want to throw us in.
And right after that,
to make us look good, but once they were where they didn't have a poster, we were honestly shit to them. We were treated by shit. And like, first of all, guys, meet and greet, we don't get properly greeted. Hi, how are you? Where are you from? How long did it take you? So first of all, don't call me meet and greet if you don't properly greet people. And also the meet, I didn't get to meet him. I forgot about that part. Yeah, Devin hugged us. Like she like described it as kind of going into his armpit. I remember. Yeah, because that's how tall he was. I remember feeling his what's that like square part that most guys
like the leather jacket, I guess. Right?
No, like
his chest.
Like like whatever his
I guess he's that tall, right?
Yeah, because my head was like on like so like.
I just literally went into his armpit and I'm just happy it didn't smell.
I wasn't that near his armpit. I probably didn't because we didn't perform yet, but like so whatever. I just remember feeling his chest, and like honestly, like, it wasn't like I mean like honestly like I'm not expecting this guy to be my boyfriend or anything, but like like the hug honestly felt like nothing, so I'm happy I didn't pay for it. Like yes, I felt something like when I hugged him, but it happened so fast and I wasn't ready that like I like felt something like literally his like hard part of his chest there, but like it didn't feel magical as most fans describe it in other like fandoms or regular fans. Like after I hugged him,
did he say anything to you before he hugged you, or he literally just started putting his
arms out?
I'm
pretty sure he didn't. He just like hugged me and I was like okay, like I wasn't really ready to hug him, but yeah, like I don't know, like this was our first time meeting a band, and like it just wasn't it wasn't what we thought it was gonna be. And obviously we weren't expecting way more. I was just expecting nice hellos, how are yous, let's take a pic.
Also something else, like
excited for tonight's show, like none of that. Yeah. None of that. We didn't get any of that. I just felt unwelcomed and unwanted. We almost left. She's like, oh, I feel like leaving right now. She's like that impulsive decision maker. But I was like, no. Like, oh, like how'd you guys get in? And I was like, because of that guy. And then I was pointing to his younger brother, Dylan Oliver, the guy who was very nice and got us like in for free. And he's like, hey, I have a name. And then I was like, yes. I'm like, I was like, Dylan. Like, yeah. I don't know if I said his last name. I was like, Dylan. I'm like, yes. Like, he got us in. Like.
And then they're like, I
was like, he's like some like kind of like magical wizard. Like he was so nice to get us in. Because they were kind of being sarcastic with us. They're like, oh, how'd he get you in? I'm like, I don't know. Like he's like some kind of magical wizard. Like I was kind of like giving them the same like attitude back. Cause like they're quiet. They were like, and then when I told our older sister the story, she's like, oh my god, they're kind of dumb. Like how do you think they got in? If they're talking to your younger brother, of course they're just gonna get in. If you said that's what they could do, like I don't know, like we didn't like sneak in. Like yeah, we were allowed to come in because of his younger brother.
Is this the right word? Like they were like taunting us. us.
Like, or kind of like taunting, mocking.
Yeah,
just kind of
oh,
humiliating.
how'd you get in? Like did you sneak in?
Like, ready guys, this is where it ends. So I guess the story could be over because we're not gonna extend the concert.
Ahead.
Like we rocked out. We tried to make the most of it. Then basically the ending. So like we said, they weren't even sitting how they do on their Instagram photos that I've seen. They were standing in Devin. He just kind of decides like, like, fuck this, I'm gonna like leave the table. Like, I don't know if he was getting like a phone call or a text that he thought was more important.
No idea where the other ones went because it was
they
really
just kind of dispersed from the table.
They didn't say, oh, enjoy there was no real words exchanged, you know.
And like I don't even remember seeing the other members because they just kind of dispersed, like disappeared. But the last thing that I do remember seeing in my mind,
remember you turned like right and then like Devin was
was in front of me.
Yeah.
His big tall body. And then like
what was he even thinking? Like
he was just getting ready.
His body was basically like frozen.
He
like
was
I don't know,
ready
like,
to leave, and
right?
Because after they said something about, oh, like, how'd you guys get in? Like, the snickering comment, like, kind of like, they must have snuck in, like that, like.
Yeah, like first off, like, are you trying to like bully us? Like, what's your problem?
They were like bitchy girls and guy versions, like, oh, they must have snuck in, and then to definitely, like,
like they don't have any right to say that. To fucking these are your fans. Like, look, me and her could easily stop listening to your fucking music and like you won't get as much money. So like he was just standing there.
So like before his body finally leaves my presence, like whatever his face just looks either like frozen, like some.
If I could go back in time, and freeze the moment, he was literally just standing there like he didn't know what to do or something.
Kind of like staring at me, kind of not.
Yeah,
like,
where was he looking?
Like
I
staring at me, kind of
look at his face.
Kind of staring off like a lost kid in math class. Like, what are we learning?
All I remember is that he's ignoring us. Like his face is like
just like
turned somewhere else.
Just confused AF. I guess he was just confused about the whole matter that we got him for free. I guess he's mad he lost 2 ticket sales. I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah, because that's really gonna affect you, honey.
So they mentioned like, oh, they must have snuck in. That was like probably one of the rudest things they said. Like, why are you mocking and like trying to ridicule and like humiliate us? Like, but even if I wasn't even like a strong person, like it just made you feel, anyone would feel weird after this experience. It almost
feels like as if it was like set up, like we got invited for them to be mean to us.
Yeah. Like, oh, they must have snuck in. Then to Devin, I'm right in front of like him. He's in front of me, and I'm like, no, trust us. Like, we didn't sneak.
Oh yeah, you're saying something like that.
I'm like, we didn't sneak in, and then, so like when I was telling them like, oh, like we didn't sneak in, I'm like, trust us. Like I was like with my eyes, I was kind of like raising them, like signaling to like my hair color and the ponytail, and then her color too. I was like, trust us. I'm like, they would have noticed us. Like if we snuck in, like we were allowed in.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, like we didn't sneak in, we didn't. Like, and then
literally,
then he doesn't even have anything to say. Like, oh,
like what?
Okay. He's just like,
well,
okay. Like I like he just nothing to say.
He
just
didn't
leaves.
even talk. Like what?
He just leaves. That's just it. Then we kind of turn on like, okay, that was the most weirdest, awkwardest, shittiest meet and greet I've ever had, and that's why she wanted to leave right away.
And also not to put her on the spot, but like she like even had like tears in her eyes because she's just like disappointed, right? Like you could just see like all like the hope from her face, just like. Yeah, like all the hope was just like drained from her face. Like she was like, "What? This is like the person I idolize." Like I know it sounds as simple as like, "Oh, him ignoring you, what's the big deal?" But this is someone you fucking look up to. Like it is a big deal.
And also it's a big deal because I'm pretty sure for meet and greets that people pay for. I know again we didn't pay for them, but we were invited by his younger brother. Who's very nice. Like, yeah, like, to, like... Yeah, like, no hate towards him. Yeah, like, he was a very kind person. Like, we were invited, so I don't get it. Like, so just because someone doesn't pay to meet you, like, they have no value to you. Like, that's just, like, weird. I don't get, like, after we told y'all that, guys, there was literally no chance to act, like, at least to make it, like, less awkward, but what I wanted from the beginning was, like, a picture, like, of me and, like, Devin, like, like, maybe, like, I guess, like his arm like around me, like mine, like whatever, like a cute hugging picture. Like we couldn't even act that because he just left. Like we really couldn't.
Because it cost them money. I basically like try to meet someone and like they ditched us. Like his brother said, "Oh, if you want to, you can go in the line to meet them."
But obviously that's still upsetting. Like right? We're like, oh yeah, cool, like a bonus. Like I didn't know I was gonna meet him. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not prepared to meet him. I thought I was just gonna see him perform in front of my eyes. But I'm like, okay, like let's meet him. Like he said we could. Like it's not like no one said that we weren't supposed to be there. But once they knew that we didn't have that poster, that cost I don't know how much money. But once we didn't have the poster that basically cost money to them, we couldn't. They didn't really want to meet us. They weren't looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like we weren't not supposed to be there. We were personally invited by the younger brother he wanted us to have a good time.
Yeah, we didn't even know there was gonna be a table. Like we just thought we were just gonna see the what is it called?
The acoustic.
Yeah, that performance and the real one.
Which we missed. Yeah, we weren't planning on meeting him, but since we were, like, obviously, even though we weren't planning on it, it's still upsetting because, like, yeah, like, it wasn't what we, like, thought it would be. Like,
surprised we even stayed, honestly.
I know, but, like, I was like, whatever. I'm like, let's, like, you know, like, get, like, this free show. Like, we came this way. He does, like, we came all the way here. Like, I think it's like an hour and a half for us to get there because of traffic. We hit traffic. So I'm gonna make the most of this night. And, like, you know what? Yes, like, he's a great performer. Like, his stage presence is there, but his meet and greet, like, presence.
So weird. Like,
social skills
it was
are
just
not
like
there.
A fucking, like, almost as if he's like a fucking mannequin or something. Like, you just be turned into like stone or something. Like, you didn't say anything. Like, what? Yeah. Keep in mind, we've seen them perform at Webster Hall, and like that was like a really good night. And
we saw them open up for Ask Alexandria, and like, yeah, obviously we paid for that show because
we didn't know who
we weren't talking to brothers and bands all the time, guys. Like, the sad, like, hard truth is that, like, if you meet, like, certain people you idolize, like, you might be disappointed. Because that concert in November at Webster Hall, like, it was good, like, and then, but yeah, like, one.
Yeah, so, we're like, oh, like, yeah, there's that awesome person, like, because from the interviews, he's just, like, so, like,
I feel like I started talking before we didn't finish. We watched interviews together, and, like, I was showing, like, oh,
he seems, like, real.
He's so, like, nice, like, I'm like, he just seems like a great, kind, down-to-earth person. Like, if you guys want an idea of how long we were all in each other's presence, I wouldn't even say more than a minute.
Sum it up, I just feel like if you want to be famous, like, you need to know how to talk to people.
Yeah, they're just not the right people to hold meet and greets. They should not have them.
That's it.
Yeah. Alright, guys, so that was our bad experience with meeting I See Stars, and not really, because it was only really just the little short guy and Devin.
Yeah. And like, I'm not saying
so we didn't even get to see the whole bit. Like, I think I remember seeing the older brother there. But like, I don't know, like, I didn't even get to, like, they didn't look forward to meeting us. It was so weird. I don't know, like, honestly, can you guys comment below? And I'm not just saying this, so more comments, like, flood the video, but I really want to genuinely know.
Like, how would you feel?
No, I want to know, comment below if you ever have had a bad experience with them. Like, I don't know if this is the first time thing, just because we were on the guest list, like, have, like, other people, like, in this world, like, had bad experiences with me and I See Stars or other bands. Like, I really want to know. Because it's not worth the money. I'm happy we didn't pay. Send the video, like, yeah, I just want to say, like, even though obviously we did get bad vibes off from meeting them, like, but yeah, like, for concert wise, like, yeah, like, after they fixed that technical difficulty, like, it did sound good, like, to hear, like, the songs come to life, like, from, like, listening to your headphones out loud on your devices to, like, you know, like, live, like, performances, like, yeah, like, it was, like, good, like, especially for me, like, some of the older songs that they played, which weren't even the oldest ones, like, it brought me back to a time when I first started listening to them when I was, like, I don't know, I think, like, 15 years old. That's when I think I found out about, like, one of their songs, and, like, yeah, like, it brought me back to a time where, like, well, I remember listening to my headphones, and, like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, it's, like, cool to hear it live. It's, like, obviously, we're not gonna, like, yeah, like she said, we're not gonna be salty, and, like Bash, I'm like, oh, yeah, like, their performances
like,
suck.
you're talented, but you just need to, like, I don't know,
for the talking department, they need to fix on that. Yeah, and, like, I don't know, like,
the end.
Yeah, so that's everything, guys. Yeah, I'm not really the best at telling stories. I, like, go off on so many tracks.
A lot of editing.
Online, like, whether someone paid or not to meet you, like, you should just, like, give your all. And, like, just be kind to them, like, how you would want to be treated if someone was looking forward to meeting you. Just such a big disappointment, and I hope you guys don't have an experience like this.
Yeah, like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to subscribe, I'm not forcing you to, and comment your reaction, like, what the fuck. Okay, yeah. We out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.